Hi, friends. I am an ordinary person just like all of you. And one fine day, a friend told me, I cannot do the master class. Why don't you join the webinar and see what it is? Check and tell me. And please do it quickly. I said, okay. And immediately I enrolled myself. I think I enrolled myself just one day before. And I asked her, I said, why can't you do? This was in the month of November. She said that she had to go for Durga Puja. She wanted to get an insight to ma'am's healing, Merkaba healing. So I said, okay, I will tell you. Let me get into it. This was a turning point of my life. When I joined, I found myself in a different world, and I found myself in a world which I have been longing for. Number one, I suffered from irritable bowel syndrome since 1987. I tried many doctors. I got my endoscopy done and a number of tests done. The doctor said, no, your system is only working too fast. We can't do anything. I was given medicine and I kept taking the medicine. One fine day, I went to get medicine. So that person said, no, you got sleeping pills. We can't give you medicine. I said, what? For my stomach, you've given me sleeping pills. And I went and spoke to the doctor. The doctor said, there's no medicine for, no cure for your irritable bowel syndrome. And I have a lot to thank for to Kavita ma'am. She introduced me to Merkaba healing, and I always call it Miracle Merkaba. The day I started, I was getting healed by the day, by the hour, by the minute. Earlier, I never used to eat any food outside. I started eating food, I started digesting food, and I never went to the washroom. Otherwise, sometimes I would go 40 times, 100 times. I would be sitting in the washroom all night and I would just keep on having motions. It was this bad. And no doctor could cure me, nobody else could cure me. The day I started taking Merkaba healing and the magic word Chamotesha, Pipale, there was no turning back for me. In fact, the visit to the washrooms reduced. I started eating, I started digesting, and I started feeling better. And I even healed my skin problem. I used to keep getting certain rashes. I healed myself of that. Now, when my stomach healed, my stress healed, I started being happier than I ever was before. My sister suffered from a very severe backache. She went to many doctors. She's in Melbourne. She had thyroid problem. First, I treated her for the back problem. Then I treated her for the thyroid problem, and she's a little healthy. She says, my weight is not reducing. I said, let me do, your thyroid healing. And with that, her weight also reduced. My husband is highly diabetic and he takes injections. And he is always in and out of hospitals. He's got pancreatitis, in and out of hospitals. Ma'am, I bow down to you. Since the time I started Merkaba healing on him, he has not been to the hospital. He has not got a drip, and his sugar levels are normal. Although he's taking injections, others it used to get erratic. And this is all the miracles that Merkaba can do. These are just a few. There is a student of mine who got into movies and he said, ma'am, can you do something for me? I said, tell me. I said, I can just perform miracles. I can't do more than that. I need to pray to God. I bow down to Durga Ma. You tell me, and I bow down to Kavita ma'am, Vijay sir, Satvakirani, something that I have learned, and I always wanted to do this. Help people. I did my press. I continued with it. His movie did over 12 crores. And he called me up and he was so happy. 12 crores. He couldn't even believe it. He says, Ma'am, I really can't believe it, but this much it has done for me. So I immediately called up Kavita ma'am and Vijay sir, and I gave my testimonial and I said, this is a very big miracle. I'm telling you, you've come to the right place. Activation of the dormant Merkaba in you will help in healing and in doing all these miracles. You don't need to go outside of the house. You don't need, like we keep visiting and we want some people to help us. You just sit at home, get up in the morning, say your prayers, do your healings. Thank Satvakirani, thank Ma'am, thank Vijay Sir, Durga Ma, and all the deities and God that you believe in, and just see the miracles happening. I feel today honored and blessed, truly blessed. And I still have quite a lot of people whom I'm helping. I just want to tell you one more miracle that has been performed. There is this student of mine, she got married first time, she divorced, second time she got married, again divorced, now this is the third. She said, ma'am, my husband is not calling me and I want to divorce him. I said, why? Oh, I'm having plenty of visa problem. I said, beta, just wait, let me pray for you. And believe me, again, the miracle Merkaba showed its magic. She could not go there. The doors closed, and there was no way that she can get into UK. So what did Merkaba do? Her husband's hospital signed a treaty with the Shipping Corporation of India in 4 different places, in 4 different ports in India: Calcutta, Vizag, Mumbai, and one more port, Chennai. Now, these 4 ports, it was signed that he will need to visit these ports in India and he will be heading this. Now, isn't this a miracle? If one spouse could not go there, the other one is coming on deputation here and working with the government of India, Shipping Corporation of India, and going to these 4 ports. And he and his wife, both of them will be staying happily. She called me up and she had tears in her eyes and she cried and cried and cried. She says, ma'am, the impossible has happened. I said, beta, kya ho gaya itna impossible? And she was laughing and she's crying and she's laughing and she's crying. She says, ma'am, I couldn't go there. There's so many problems and so many restrictions. But do you know something? With Merkaba healing, my husband is coming here. He's going to come any day to do his course and they are going to be together. This is just a very small integral part. I'm just a small part in this big, huge world trying to take the blessings of Merkaba, trying to help people, reach out to people. I really want people to understand that if Merkaba healing could help me so much, help my people so much, help all the people who are needy so much, it needs to go to all the people who really want miracles in their life. I've done some money manifestations and I'm shifted to a new house in Hiranandani. It was just a dream of mine 20, 30 years ago to stay in Hiranandani, Mumbai. And now I'm staying in the middle of Hiranandani. I just can't believe that all these things have been possible. And this happened, and I got the, I went to book in the month of November or something, just as soon as I had joined, and this miracle happened. And my son is saying, Mama, how did you manage so quickly? He's in Australia. I said, now I feel better. I'm truly blessed. And thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Vijay sir. Thank you, Satvakirani. Thank you, Durga Ma. Thank you, universe. Thank you, all my deities who have been close to me. Thank you, Sai Baba. Thank you, each and every person who has come in contact with me. I'm truly blessed. And I know all of you will be truly blessed today. You will understand I'm speaking from my heart. And I hope and pray that everyone gets benefited. Thank you, ma'am.
Great.
And ma'am, I'm so happy today. You have put me in a position. I'm going to be 64 this year.
Hmm.
It's never late in life to be connected to Merkaba, to be connected to your source from where you come. It's never late in life. And I'm truly blessed. Thank you, ma'am. And one more thing I want to tell everyone, ma'am says things from the heart. And, when she tells us that we need to do, we go running and scuttling around and we do everything and we sit in the class because we want to complete everything. And one thing ma'am told us that you have to keep reading every day and understanding it every day, because every day something or the other you will keep learning. And because ma'am has been after us all the time and we are actually experiencing it, I want each one of you to experience it. Each one of you. You've come to the right place. Thank you so much, ma'am.